put myself into a fit. I run with sleazy women and I smell like shit.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Take 5 Podcast. I'm Aaron Action.
I'm Trex Nasty.
And I'm Johnny Skulls.
Today's guest is an old friend and a horror fanatic, Otis Driftwood. Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yep. You have any today's topic is top 5 underrated horror films.
You have no idea how hard that was.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, I almost think we could probably do one every year from 1970.
Yeah. It's funny because we did a top 5 favorite horror films, and we do an honorable mention. So you can do some honorable mentions if you want. But I had like 50 of them. Like it went on and on and on and on. It's like,
yeah. I mean, I had to stop myself because I would have been like, this thing's going to be 4 hours long.
I get that. And by Trex, have an opening statement.
Well, these were the movies I enjoyed, but they are now forgotten. And that's my opening statement.
John, got anything?
These movies here are the ones that are underrated and nobody really understood how good they were.
Right. Okay, now this is going to be kind of fun because Otis and John both know your movies. We done movies and he will throw out some random shit that we don't know where they came from. So you two might get into some good conversation. So this is going to be awesome. All right, Jeff, who's Jeff for number 5?
Number 5. I mean, like I said, this list was hard to make.
Yeah.
I mean, I picked this as 5. It's probably one of the more well-known ones of my list, but I'm picking the original Phantasm.
Good movie.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it was overrated because the second one is what really got its popularity.
Yeah, but I mean, that movie as a kid scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it's like popular, but it's also when people talk about franchises, that's not one they'll mention. It be Jason, Michael, Freddy, Leatherface, Hellraiser, you know what I mean? But yeah, Phantasm is one that people don't usually talk about. But yeah, that's a good choice.
That made 1979. I was 9 years old when I saw that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, boy.
Yeah.
Greatest word ever mentioned.
I remember when the second one come out because it was at Lowe's Theater, and I was going to watch it with my neighbor, and he told me about the first one. I never got to see the first one. I was too young, and he said, "Man, that was the scariest movie I ever seen."
Oh yeah.
Because that tall man was just creepy. And I finally got introduced on the second movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Reggie Bannister too, the sidekick. Dude, he was great.
Oh yeah. He gets fucked up every movie.
Name. He played the same character in every movie he was ever in.
What was cool about that franchise is they kept the same cast like through all the years.
Yeah.
I like the cars he had.
Yeah, I mean, and they never tried to be anything they weren't either.
Yeah.
So that was what originality and everything. It was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of knew what you were getting into when Phantasm, Oh, yeah. It's like Jason, he goes to space and goes to New York and,
and kill nobody.
Goes to
New
hell.
York and they kill nobody.
Yeah, I went to Elm Street.
Yeah, right. All right, John, what'd you have for number 5?
Number 5, I had Sorority Babes in the Slime Ball Bowl-O-Rama. 1988.
Didn't I tell you?
You ever heard of that movie,
That
Aaron?
movie right there was
I've heard of it. I may have seen it a long time ago.
And Jeff, you probably own it.
Probably.
Oh my God, this is great. Any comments, John?
Oh, dude, that movie right there was something else. It was funny. What it is, they release a hemp out of some type of trophy, and then he gives wishes, and when he gives the wishes to them, they turn bad.
Wow.
And jacks them all up.
That's great.
I guess if you've never seen it, Jeff, you're going to watch it, aren't you?
I'd have a marathon and just watch all 20 of these movies we picked.
No doubt.
You've seen all 5 of mine. Right, Trex, what'd you have for number 5?
All right, this is a classic. I think it was even a TV movie, Alligator, 1980.
Oh, yeah. Toby
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
What the one that they threw it in the toilet?
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
based on the urban legend. You know,
Yeah.
You throw a toilet and it grows through the sewers.
See, that's
Yeah.
what was great about when we grew up. You know, we didn't have the internet to prove that stuff wrong. It scared the shit out of us.
Yeah, that movie's scary. I was terrified of alligators.
I'd go by a
My
damn
mom,
and be like, I ain't going near that damn movie.
after that movie.
I remember the episode of Leave It to Beaver when he put. I'm thinking, man, the beaver's about to get eaten by an alligator.
Yeah, after that movie, my dad's like, "You want a pet alligator?" I said, "No."
Hell no.
That's funny.
Oh man. Yeah, that was a great movie. That was close to getting put on my list. So
Yeah. All right, my number 5 is Squirm, 1976.
Oh, that's a good movie.
About the man eating worms.
Oh yeah.
But, but this is where I first heard of an egg cream. Chocolate soda.
Yeah, Choco
Which I made,
Zulus are great.
which I made up my own, and now we call it Chocozulu. It's the greatest drink ever invented.
Yeah, you gotta try it.
I'll have to definitely.
Cheap plug.
When you watch,
Oh,
you been
man,
watching
that's
our channel?
great.
have you been watching our channel?
Yeah, I've been watching some of the stuff. Yeah.
We got a commercial on it. Me and Aaron made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta check out the commercial.
Yeah, I want to check that out definitely. I mean, I watched the video of you guys going underneath. I don't know where you were in Virginia or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Screw that, man. All I saw was sharks swimming through it.
Why
worst
would
part
you
is-
want to be?
You know what the worst part was? There was water leaking in, and this is under the ocean.
Oh
You
no, no. You see my heart just explode out of my chest.
All right, Otis, what'd you have for number 4?
All right, number 4, I have Eaten Alive from 1976.
The Toby Hooper one?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Have you seen-
I mean, I love it because, I mean, most people don't know he's actually based on a real serial killer.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a guy named Joe Ball from 1930s. I believe it was either Texas or Louisiana swamps. And I mean, he didn't have a hotel. It was more like a bar. And it's rumored that he fed people to the alligator and everything. So
Nice.
and of course, it's Toby Hooper too. And it had a young Robert England in it as well. Very
yeah.
young Robert England. So
See, I never knew that movie though. I watched it with you. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was awesome. Yeah.
yeah. See,
John,
like
have you
I said, that's what made this list so hard. I was like
Yeah.
trying to come up with stuff that, you know, it's just off the wall. People might not know, but you know, I got you guys who fucking know everything. So
No doubt. John, have you seen that one?
I'm not sure, but if not, I'm going to check it out.
It's good. No, it is good.
the dude who plays it's Starlight Motel, I believe. The guy who plays the guy that runs it, he was Chop Top from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, I believe. Neville Campbell, whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what our next mission is, Aaron, don't you?
What?
Get the movie screen up and watch all these movies.
No doubt.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, John, what was your number 4?
My number 4 was Night of the Demons, released September 9th, 1988.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
Was that a
They,
Tromaville movie?
Yeah, they throw this party at this mortuary, and they end up releasing an evil spirit which starts turning the teens into demons and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think the girl, the way she survives is she climbs inside one of the things. It's like a furnace or something.
Yeah, they remade that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never watched the remake though.
Yeah.
Wasn't that under the Tromaville marquee?
Someone or not?
Yeah, I'm not
Because
sure.
I know that a lot of movies were made that they didn't make it, but they put it under their label anyway.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
one I remember watching with you, Aaron, that was similar to that.
It must be on your list because you won't bring it up.
I know it's not on my list.
Oh, what was it then?
I can't remember the name of it. That's why it's not on my list. But I remember I watched it at your house.
All right, Trek, what's your number 4 then?
My number 4, this is a classic, Scanners, 1981.
Oh, wow.
Yep, I used to love that movie, especially when the heads explode.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the only scene I remember.
That's
Yeah, it
the
was-
best scene ever. It was, I think
It's like
they
the government tried to control psychics to be weapons,
yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah. Scanner.
one tried to break away and tried to get free, and he was fighting all the other scanners, and then I just remember the head exploding. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they used canned dog food for that head explosion. 'Cause-
They said
Really?
they used burger.
Yeah.
They said, yeah, I just saw when I was looking it up. I just saw how they did the head effect. They used they put burgers and gelatin and everything in it. And then the director went behind it and shot it with a shotgun.
Yep, exactly. That's great.
Because they said they tried 3 different ways and they failed. It was
Yeah.
like, all of you just throw your burgers in this dummy and we'll put wax over it and latex and I'll
There
just
we
shoot it.
go. Heck yeah, nothing wrong with the old ways.
And something I didn't know about the movie, it was Canadian. That it
Oh,
was
wow.
the first Canadian movie that succeeded in America. That was at the level of American movie.
Did Cronenberg have anything to do with that? I can't
Yeah.
remember. Okay.
Yeah, because it was the first movie that Canadian made that actually was on the box office American that was at the same level as American movies.
Yeah.
All right,
And I
right
didn't
on.
know it was
Good
Canadian a movie.
All right, my it's funny because I think 4 out of 5 of my list I watched with Otis, so I know he's seen all these.
Yeah.
My number 4, Miners Massacre,
Oh, dude.
2002, about the killer coal miner. Remember that? Jeff?
Yeah, yeah. Guess what? You're gonna put my number 3 then. I was looking stuff up about it all day.
Fuck yeah.
Kill count, everything. The kill count for that movie was 9.
Damn,
This
you
is
even
why I
got
wanted you on the show, Jeff.
That's great, man. I know when I was like, I know he's gonna be thinking that movie. I know it.
We sweated that movie, man.
See, that is why I miss Blockbuster.
Yep.
We found so many hidden gems, but then
As long
again,
as it's not The Frightening or what was that movie?
the dudes in underwear.
Yeah, we were just horror. It was supposed to be a horror film, but it's like gay porn or something. This dude had a dream, but he was in the gym with dude in her underwear. I'm like,
I mean, it was tidy whitey. We looked at the other, was like, man, turn this off.
no doubt.
Oh,
All right.
God.
All right, so what's your number 3 then? Let's hear it.
My number 3
Yep.
is Miners Massacre. 2002, Curse of the 49er.
Yep.
Oh my God, that's too great, man. Well, that movie definitely had an impact on us.
Yes. Yes, it sure did.
And I
Great
think,
movie.
I don't know if either you two have heard of it.
No, I
John?
haven't heard of it.
No.
It's
Maybe
good. I mean,
me
it's-
and you, Aaron.
Yeah.
You know, Jeff's gonna pull out all the
Yeah.
movies that hardly nobody ever heard of because he watched them all.
That's why I wanted Jeff on the show because he knows his
Otis
shit.
is great.
Hey, you guys are all great.
You know what? You need to be on the show more often.
Yeah, dude, you come on anytime, man. Seriously.
I'm for that.
Yeah, dude, you can tell this is fun, right?
Oh hell yeah, I'm having a blast already. I was nervous at first, but
Yeah, yeah.
You're at number 3.
Right? Any other stories in that movie? Like,
God, I can't think of his name. He was I think he played the school principal in Rob Zombie's Halloween remake.
Really?
Yeah, that guy's been in a million horror movies. He's got the face. It's almost looks like it's his face is almost like wax, like it's been melted. I can't think of his name.
Like he got deformed?
No, he's just got a weird face. I don't know. I don't know if he had scarring as a kid, but amazing. He's the one that young Michael told him to go fuck himself, and he said, "No, fuck you." You know?
Yeah.
I can't think of his name though. I'll have to get back on that. I thought I wrote it down, but
right on. John, what'd you have for number 3?
My number 3 was Witch Trap, which was released in 1989. It was about a group of parapsychologists attempting to exorcise a haunted inn in which they end up releasing a warlock from his slumber.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. The name sounds familiar.
It's a pretty good movie. It got a lot of underrated stuff. But I thought it was a good movie.
All right, that's good enough for me.
Hey, by the way, you two remember each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did we see together? Was it Land of the Dead?
Yeah.
You remember that, Otis?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah. So I know you guys have met before. All right, but anyway, Trex, all right, what'd you have for number 3?
Number 3, we'll say The Entity, 1982.
Who?
The Entity.
Oh, Entity.
Entity.
yeah.
Okay.
I was looking at that.
Yeah.
This movie was only overshadowed. This movie was a great movie, but it was overshadowed by Poltergeist. Poltergeist was more popular with the that kind of movie. But this movie scared the hell out of me as a kid, especially when like you see her boob and it gets pressed and her fingers there.
Oh yeah,
like,
when he's
that was
raping her.
creepy. Yeah. And then psychologist swore up and down it was her just having sex with her son, 17-year-old son. And yeah, that movie was overshadowed by Poltergeist.
See, I thought it was better than Poltergeist.
Oh
It was
yeah,
better
well, that and it was based on true events too.
Yeah. Like when they did the studies and they put them into that school and like locked them in, and then the windows started freezing up and started. Yeah. I mean, that was the best ghost story ever.
I don't understand how all of us aren't serial killers growing up watching all this stuff.
Yeah, I know.
That movie scared me as a kid.
Oh,
Poltergeist scared me, but not to the level of Entity. I mean, Poltergeist was even rated like PG-13, and that was rated R.
Oh yeah, I mean, Poltergeist was great, but you know, the Entity I do enjoy better.
That was the better of the two movies because they come out the same year.
Yeah, I mean, it's lesser well known. I think Poltergeist would have been a lot better if Steven Spielberg would have left Tobe Hooper alone.
Yeah,
kept putting his 2 cents.
He wanted to put all the whole love story into it about the family love and everything to fight the demons.
Yeah,
that was Steven Spielberg's idea.
Just that's what get the old man from the second one. Yeah. God is in his holy temple. Terrifying bastard.
I had a joke about that.
I like the little
That's
short.
what Biden looks like.
Yeah.
I had a picture on Facebook once. I compared Biden and him. He looked just like him, and he's kind of similar to him too.
Oh yeah, but yeah, John, you're right. The little lady, she was awesome too.
Yeah. Don't go into the light.
Go into the light. What?
The poor guys had a good cast. They had a good cast.
Oh yeah, everything about that.
But
damn
the Entity.
It was cursed though.
Yeah.
That scared me for life, man. That tree when it came in.
Oh yeah.
Grabbed them. I remember I was a little kid when I watched that. But Entity, I think it scared me more because, like I said, it was based on a true story.
Oh yeah.
And anything based on a true story, as a little kid and it happens, you're like, oh no, that can happen anytime.
Oh,
but that rape scene was the scariest.
That come to my house.
No doubt. Well, I don't think they let it. You just come in. He's like, you got better hot chicks here. You want a party. He's like, I'm not going to Poltergeist. I ain't messing with a little girl. I want the hot mom.
No doubt. Joe Beth Williams.
Yeah.
All right. My number 3, Rest Stop.
Oh yeah.
2006. about the girl being stalked at the rest stop. Have you seen that, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good, man. Those twins.
Well, I got one word for you, Aaron.
I didn't care too much.
Remember when we realized it?
Yeah. It had what was his name?
Joey.
Joey Lawrence in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were like, what the fuck?
We paused it and laughed for about a half hour.
Yeah, we didn't realize who it was at first. We were like, wait a minute.
Hey, give me a break.
No doubt. You've seen it happen, Trex?
I think I've seen it with you guys. both
Probably.
of you.
Yeah. You probably.
I think at your house when Jeff was over, and I think you was like, you gotta watch this movie. Most horror films I watch with either you or both of you.
Oh yeah, but them
You
driving
guys had the
around in that
classic.
camper, and
Yeah.
1972.
The sequel sucked though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I didn't like it.
Yeah. All right, Jeff, what was your number 2?
My number 2. It's another one you're gonna know, Aaron. Laid to Rest, Chrome Skull.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
I figured you had it on your list. Aaron.
Oh, yes.
Dude, that movie, man.
Yes, I forgot about that
many
one.
great kills.
Yes.
When he got the one chick, put the knife through her face right here, and then just cut her front of her face off. Dude,
Yeah.
that's the best ever, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, damn, I forgot about that one.
I mean, he had so much potential. I mean, I like the second movie, but it can't touch that first one. But even the guy that I said that was in Halloween is the principal, Rob Zombies.
Mhm.
This too is the dude in the morgue.
All right.
Yeah, old gray-haired dude. He gets
can't
killed
remember.
by Chrome Skull.
Nice. Right on.
I'm gonna have to look his name up, find out who he is.
Yep.
John, what's your number 2?
Well, had mixed feelings. Number 2 is Night of the LEPUS. It was released July 26, 1972. It also starred DeFrost Kelly in it. It was about somehow these rabbits become really big and giant, and they start.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
Cuddly little bunnies eating people.
You said William Shatner was in it?
No, DeFrost Kelly was in that one.
Oh,
I don't even know who that is.
He's the one who played Dr. McCoy.
No clue. I might have seen it, but I know what it is. I've heard of it. But.
yeah. That goes back to all them giant animal movies, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
Some of them were good. I mean, they're cheesy, but some of them are good.
You like the giant spider ones, don't you, Aaron?
Yeah, because I like
Tarantula.
spiders.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That movie Tarantula.
Yeah.
Eight-legged freaks.
You know, Clint Eastwood played in that movie Tarantula.
Really?
Yeah, he was one of the fighter pilots.
Oh crap.
Wow.
See,
Right.
everybody gets their start in cheesy horror.
No doubt. All right.
Well, he's done
All right,
every
Trex.
kind of movie there is. Okay, mine,
Yeah.
Aaron. This should be my
Your number 2.
1. This should be my number 1, but there's a reason it's on number 2. And this one, you and me found when we lived on campus. When we had that 24-hour movie theater. That movie.
I know what you're going to say.
Redneck Zombies. Most glorious and funniest movie ever. Greatest movie ever.
I
The only
remember-
reason it's
I
not
remember
number
Uncut
1.
version.
Yes. When
The
the
censored
black
version
guy-
is just them walking around. There's like no blood. Like
it came out in 1986. And
Wasn't there
I
a
remember that
dude
movie.
that was so stoned he didn't
yeah,
even realize
the black
what was
dude. He,
happening?
Yeah.
yeah.
he was like, they were all like med students, and he's like
Didn't
doing
he
the
put like intestines in his pocket or something?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, wristwatch.
yeah. He like grabbed the heart. He thought it was a can of Coke. He's like, oh, how did he get in here? And he drunk it. And the other guys were
Oh,
watching to see
God.
what he's really got and got sick, and they started throwing up everywhere because he's
Yeah.
like eating this guy, thinking it's like got a hamburger in him.
All right, this game's over. Trex wins.
I'm surprised that wasn't on your list, Aaron.
It was going to be an honorable mention.
I forgot all about that one. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's my favorite zombie movie,
When you
though.
hear my
That
number
movie.
1, when you hear my
That
number 1,
movie's
you'll
great.
see why it wasn't on my number 1 spot, but it was
Oh,
close.
man.
Yeah. My number 2, I don't think you like this one, Otis, but High Tension.
I've developed a respect for that over the past few years. I know when I first watched it, I was just like, I couldn't get into it. I don't know if I was in the right mind space for it, but I've watched it a few times since then, and I appreciate it.
It's got some good gore.
Yeah.
It's a French film about a girl being stalked by a serial killer, but it has a plot twist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. You're like, whoa. Because I remember I liked it when we first seen it, and you were like, yeah, you weren't into it.
Yeah. Like I said, I've developed a respect for it. Trust me, I thought about putting that on the list, too, but I was like, I had a feeling you might use it, so.
Yeah, I love that movie, man.
But. Just like I had to put Miners. I was like, I don't care if he puts that on.
Yeah, I knew you were going to put it too. We were talking about that movie so many times.
Dude, when he bit his fingers off and spit them at him,
I was like, oh, that's so punk rock.
Dude, I'm Allen yesterday.
It's like Gigi Allen.
No doubt.
Oh man.
All right, Justin, what'd you have for number 1 then?
All right, this one. I think probably Aaron's the only other one here that's probably seen it.
It might be my number 1.
I don't know. Bereavement.
Ah, that's my number 1.
I know that movie.
No way, man.
Yep.
I think I watched that with
That
you.
movie is awesome.
Dude, Martin Bristol. Well, no, not even really him in that. The serial killer who took him.
Yeah.
Dude. What was it? See, I got a bunch of, let me see. Brett, he played Graham Sutter. That was who he played in it. Brett Rickaby. He was amazing.
Yeah. It's funny, I knew you would have that one too, but I didn't realize it was going to be your number 1 also.
Yeah.
But that movie is
like
so
I said,
good.
it was so hard going through these, trying to pick, and I was like, out of all of these, nobody knows Bereavement. Nobody knows that movie. It does not get the respect it deserves, I mean, it's Michael Bean and what's that chick? She was in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequel. Daddario.
Yeah, Alexander Daddario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, and it was great because, especially when he stabbed, young Martin in the hand and he just sat there and looked at him. Can't forget nothing. That kid was great.
Yeah, that was so.
Killed
and it was better. It was better than the original one or the.
Malevolence.
Yeah. Because it was a prequel, right? Bereavement was a prequel. Yeah, it's so much better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But at least we got to see him. Paid homage to Jason with the sack over his head. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
that was awesome.
Yeah, and the budget for that was $2 million. How he got those stars to be in that movie for $2 million? No
doubt. Yeah, because and she, Alexander Daddario, I mean, she's done a lot of stuff since then. I mean, she was in Chainsaw Massacre. She became, a pretty big star.
Oh yeah.
Was that True Detective or whatever? It had like Woody Harrelson. Yes, he was in that.
But that's awesome. We both picked that.
I had a feeling when you said like we're the only one to see it, I knew what it was.
That's awesome, man.
John, have you seen it?
I've seen the Malevolent movie.
Yeah.
That's whatever that one.
Yeah, that's a hard word to say. Yeah. I'm glad that wasn't the good ones. I couldn't pronounce it. But if you remember when we did the best horror films, that was on one of my lists there too. And we talked about it.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, that movie is so good. It should have been way bigger than.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I don't even think it was even at the theater. It was like straight DVD or something. It should have been,
right.
better and all that.
That was just one of those ones we happened on at Blockbuster, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think you saw the first one, and we we rented the first one, and then we end up when the Bereavement came out, we ended up renting that because the first one was so good, and that was, or we did it backwards, maybe.
I think so.
I think we seen
Bereavement
first.
I think we saw Bereavement first, and then
we went back
to
on
another one. Yeah. But that's one movie poster I still want to try to get because the original one is banned. Because because it's got little young Martin holding that guy's hand, and in Martin's other hand's a knife, and they banned that poster.
Oh, that's
I would love to be able to find that, but I don't even know if they made any, and that's what sucks.
That sucks. All right, John. Well, what was your number 1?
My number 1, The Devil's Reign. It was released on August 7th, 1975.
I seen that one, I think.
It's got William Shatner in it.
Okay, maybe that was what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
It's got him. It's got Ernest Borgnine in it as well.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like Devil Worship or something like that?
Yeah. You think William Shatner's the star of it, and he's not.
Were they like Amish or something?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think
He ends up
I have
becoming
them.
one of the call things, and somehow something happens, and it starts raining, and they all start melting.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
All right, Trex. What's your number
All
one?
right. This has to be the scariest movie I ever saw at 6 years old, but I watched it a few years ago and it lost the scariness, but I still like it. The Car, 1977.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a good movie.
Dude.
It is a good movie. Yeah, it scared me too.
I have the
Oh,
model.
hell yeah.
I got the model. on
Did
that
you
car.
see the sequel they made to it?
I
Yeah.
didn't know about it.
No.
Yeah.
It's
It's
Was it how long
somebody
ago?
has the remains of the original car, and this
Yeah.
lawyer gets thrown out a window and he dies by falling into his car. And this mechanic melds the two cars together.
the mechanic. You know who the dude is, don't you?
I saw it
He's
one
the-
time. I
he's
can't
the deputy
think.
from the car.
Okay, yes, definitely,
Mm-hmm.
yes. But I mean, it was nowhere near good as the original because that movie
Nah,
was like, you know,
I wish.
So how many
they,
years
they
did
never
they
even
take
made
to
that.
make the sequel, though?
oh, that was made in that in the 2000s, wasn't it?
Oh, see, I
Yeah.
hate when they do that.
I think just a couple years
Yeah.
ago.
But I at least go, hey, at least somebody remembered that movie and said, hey, show some respect for it.
You see, I didn't know they did a sequel. For some reason, I thought they like did a remake of it. So it was just a sequel.
Yeah, it's just a straight sequel.
Yeah, I think
I
they had
can't
like
wait.
a
It was
price
the
of
car
300.
road to something or something like that. I don't know. Someone
Yeah.
names.
You gotta think that came out before Christine, so that was a
Oh,
scary
yeah.
car movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I think
I
it
haven't
was
seen it since
scarier.
I was a kid.
I actually
I still got
downloaded it
I
a few
still got
years
the
ago and
VCR of
rewatched
that
it,
movie.
but it just didn't have the same appeal as when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
But
That's what we love,
I can
though.
still watch that
Well,
movie.
we'll get to that on honorable mentions, talking about that, right? But my number one is Freeman. We've already discussed that. So, Jeff, give us an honorable mention.
All right. Let's see.
he's got the list, so you know he's got a lot
Yeah,
of
he
them.
does
All right.
too.
I told
He was
you,
he was ready.
I got into this. Trust me. I was writing stuff down and looking stuff up.
Yeah, he's been texting this week like.
I got a thick book that's like this thick of like horror movies and stuff, and I'm reading it.
Nice.
You finally put it to use, huh?
Oh yeah. This one, it's not really horror, but it's about a serial killer, and he plays outside his normal character. You know what it is, Aaron. It's Mr. Brooks.
Yes. Yes.
That's an underrated movie. It
Yeah.
doesn't get nowhere near, and then we get to see, what's that damn comedian's name?
Dane Cook.
Yeah, well, you get to see him
Yeah.
die, so that's always
Yeah.
a plus in my book.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I mean, he did
Oh,
a hell of a job in that movie.
Yeah, I love that movie. Demi Moore played in that too.
Yeah.
All right, John, what you got?
Crappy.
Crack.
Crappy.
We're losing you.
Yeah.
It's about this guy out in the woods where he's killing people, and this girl finds out that he's like some type of relative down the line and stuff. It's really cheesy because like
That's the
shows
best
like
ones.
pulling guns
Yeah.
with black, but it's really good.
All right, Trex.
I got one. Jeff, you probably remember this because remember back in when I first met you, me and Aaron and you was going to make a movie, and I kind of
Oh,
got the
yeah.
inspiration from this movie about aging. Warlock.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
And
That,
dude,
that was the good movie. That had some good special effects. in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julie stands in that as the Warlock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like so underrated. It didn't even do well at the box office, but it was a good movie. I
Yeah.
know Aaron don't really care for movies like that,
Yeah, I
But-
wasn't a big
but
fan.
you and me talked about it when we was making the movie because like, you got that ideal, didn't you, from Warlock? I was like, kinda, yeah. Remember the movie he was going to do? It was about a small town that was cursed by a
Yeah.
grave, and
Oh,
when
yeah, I
you touch
remember
it,
that.
you start aging. We need to do that movie
Speaking
sometime.
of, speaking of small town, Jeff,
Yeah.
remember when we were walking through Groveport and we saw something walking up a tree?
Yeah.
Wasn't that crazy?
Oh, that was nuts, dude.
It looked like the creeper.
Oh,
Looked
yeah.
like creeper. Man, it wasn't like, you know, like a animal. It was like walking like feet,
Oh,
like
yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah. Well, hell, remember when we used to go back to the cemetery and walk through and creepy shit would happen?
No doubt.
Man.
Yeah, I got honorable mention. It's Alive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, that didn't even come across me for some reason. That movie was
Awesome movie.
great, man.
I've told the story before, but it's great. The movie came out when what year did it come out? What, 77? Is that about right?
Like that, yeah.
So I was about 4 years old. I remember my mom loves horror films, and
Yeah.
I remember a movie came on, and I was like, I wanted to stay up. She's like, no, like you can go to bed. And I was like, no, I'm staying up. Go. I would go watch a scary movie with me, and it was It's Alive. Scared me to death. Anytime I seen a milkman somewhere, I'm running.
Making who you are today.
But the funny thing is okay, I seen this movie when I was about 4 years old, and I didn't watch it again until I was like 34 with Jeff. And
You
even
remember
then,
you
I
when
was
we
like,
watched it? You waited until the sun came up.
Yep. we watched it like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, let's watch something else. I wanted to wait till daylight came, so I wanted to walk through the film by myself.
I still remember what your favorite part from that movie was.
Yep.
Where he pulls the toy train.
Yeah. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God, that's the creepiest shit ever.
That movie was great on so many levels. So many.
Yeah.
They remade that movie, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
No.
They usually ruin
No.
remakes.
You know, you ain't got that big mongoloid kid's head. Remember, remember the puppet I got?
Yeah, what was that girl's name at work? Remember she ran into the door?
Yeah.
Like, you ever see my baby? Then it was a big giant head.
Oh man. Good.
That's
Lord.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You got any more honorable mentions, Jeff?
yeah. I'm gonna try to save the best one for last, but
Okay.
another one is Alice, Sweet Alice.
Yes, Brooke
Oh.
Shields.
Yep. Dude, that movie scared the crap out of me as a kid.
Yeah. I didn't see it till I got older, but yeah, that is a good movie.
Oh yeah, I mean, amazing movie. You know, and the big star, she dies like the first 10 minutes of the movie or something. You know.
No doubt. You seen that, John?
I've seen it before, but it's been a long time since I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Trex, have you seen it?
No, I never heard of it. It's like a 70s movie, like when Brooke
Yeah.
Shields was real young.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah, Brooke
Never
Shields'
heard of
character
it.
gets burned to death. Like some, I don't know, thing they pull around, her body's all charred and everything. But
Yeah, the movie's great. All right, John, you got something more?
Yeah, The Island. You ever seen that?
oh yeah, wasn't that with the pirates?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that
David
movie.
Warner played in it.
Who?
Michael Caine and David Warner.
Yeah,
Damn. I don't know if I've
yeah,
seen that.
it was like
Yeah, David
pirates
Warner.
in like the
like, he
70s.
leads in
wasn't it?
pirates and stuff, man. They kidnap Michael Caine's son, and then they
kidnap him
go around
like,
killing people.
to help with the gene pool or something.
Yeah,
Because yeah, they've just isolated themselves from everybody, and
yeah. That's a good movie.
forgot all
I've
about
never
that.
seen that at the theater.
Don't know if I've ever seen it. All right, Chex, you got another one?
I got one I watched with you. With what's that chick's name from that played Wednesday? On that.
Is who?
Who's
Christina Ricci.
Yeah,
Christina Ricci.
the
Oh,
Afterlife.
Afterlife.
Oh yeah, with
Yeah.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie was great.
Yeah. That should, I mean, and plus with who was in it, man, that should have been a big movie.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Liam Neeson.
Played that.
You know, he's a high class actor, so it should have been.
I mean, and Christina Ricci is popular, and the dude that was in Jeepers Creepers was in it. Justin
Yeah.
Long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That movie was.
I like movies
great.
with twists like that.
Oh
I
yeah,
love
'cause
movie
we did not
with
see that one coming.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, Jeff. Oh wait, let me
Yeah,
get one.
you-
Basket case.
Yeah.
I was going to say
First
that.
One.
The first one. It became
yes.
too comedy afterwards, but
yeah.
Yeah.
What
Even
was his
tattooed on your
twin's
arm.
name?
oh shit. I got him tattooed on me.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh man, what's his name? Shit. Elijah or no, not Elijah.
Something weird.
Yeah. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I kept wanting to say turd, but
What's yours, Jeff?
Belial.
Belial, yes.
Belial. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I can still pull it out, but it's getting harder the older I get.
Yeah. Yeah, that first one was great.
My next one is honorable mentions The Brood.
You always sweated that movie. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, when I finally found that on DVD, I was like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah.
Them little creepy mutant kids, man.
Yeah.
That scene where she picked up the snow globe and threw it at the grandpa, that was just like, holy crap! It's like, I never realized, like, damn, you could kill somebody with one of them things.
Yeah, I know you always sweated. That's another movie I never heard of until I met you.
Yeah.
John?
Movie called Mr. Frost.
Is that with
You ever
Jeff
seen that?
Goldblum?
Yes. Yes. Where
Where
he
he's like
claims
a-
that he's Satan.
Yeah.
That wasn't one of those Jack Frost movies, was it?
No,
That's what I thought.
no. He's like
No.
I think he's like either the Reaper or Satan.
He's supposed to be Satan.
Okay. Who was in that?
Jeff Goldblum, Meg Foster played in it.
Now it sounds familiar not to mention Jeff Goldblum.
I remember the movie poster with Jeff Goldblum. I never actually seen the movie. I just know what it was about.
I'm going to try to look that up because that
It's hard to
sounds
find. God,
interesting.
to get that on DVD. It's a really good movie.
Yeah, I don't think I ever even heard of it.
It come out when,
I
the
tried-
90s?
No, might have been the 90s, but I think it might have been around the 80s.
Okay.
Okay,
All right, Church, what you got?
mine is another movie that you turned me on to, Aaron, is Collector.
Yeah.
Oh,
forgot about
yeah.
that one. Yeah, that was good.
Dude,
Where
yeah,
he
I
was like,
forgot all about that one.
or he trapped people like the way you trap insects and stuff, where he
Oh,
like
yeah.
put glue all over the floor. And then the collection was good too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it had the sequel was good too. I
Yeah,
Yeah.
the collection.
continued it again.
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, that's like one franchise that put out two good movies and stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, most of them will go on and after they suck.
Yeah.
When it comes to my horror,
Right,
it's either you or Aaron that got me into watching these movies.
Yeah.
not like my guy from Jeff.
No, it goes back to you, Jeff. You're the
Yeah.
guru.
It is too. That's why. Normally, because we only get 40 minutes on camera. Normally, we'll stop the interview. But I knew with you, man, we were going to be going on. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, because like it's, and we haven't talked forever.
Well, I think all of us together is like the perfect storm.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, this is great.
Like I said, I was worried about being nervous about this. Dude, I don't even see the camera now. Don't even bother.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of
It's
how
like
it
us
is. Man,
being there. It's like us being
Yeah.
We've
together
done-
again.
Oh
We've
yeah.
done some, we've done some rock star interviews. You know, like some up and coming bands from like Nebraska and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
I
you know,
saw
it's like.
part of that one. I haven't watched all of it. but-
Yeah, and it's like, we were kind of nervous at first, but then I mean, it's like we were friends for years. You know, what I mean,
Yeah.
it was just like once you calm down, it's good, man. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
Yeah, our last episode was another rock star we just did. We haven't put it
yeah,
out
from
yet.
North Carolina.
Okay.
Mhm.
But all right, ATM.
Oh, dude.
Have you
Dude,
seen
I
that?
remember when we saw that.
Yeah.
That movie
you-
was great.
Have you seen that one, John?
Yeah. It has Josh Peck in it.
I don't
See?
know.
Are they trapped in like inside of a building?
Yeah.
Well, no, they're an ATM machine.
Yeah, it's one of
Yeah.
those walk-in ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the dude like stalking them outside it.
Yeah, yeah. Josh Peck from Drake and Josh played in it.
Okay, but yeah, he knew all the angles of where the cameras were, knew where to
Yeah.
stand. Dude, that I forgot all about that. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
That's a good movie. I liked it.
Again, that's another one, blockbuster.
Yep.
I missed that going down on break, and let's see what we
Oh,
can
yeah.
find.
What we getting tonight, Jeff?
Yeah, that and a big old pizza.
Dude,
We're
me and Drake
actually-
still get that shit, man.
We're actually going to make Mexican pizza tonight.
There we go. But dude, that one pizza we made weighed like 10 pounds, man.
No doubt.
I didn't pick it up, but it was like everything just fell off of it. It was
We
like
got
so
them
big.
stoplight peppers. And
Yeah.
good
Oh, my
Lord,
God.
man, that was so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Funny because I hated peppers until then, but like I don't like the green ones. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, someone here's good, man.
Oh,
It was the red
yellow
peppers.
ones got so tender.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, so good.
Look at this. We're all fat kids, man. Go some horrid eating in a minute.
What about the one you got Aaron on with the Dave Insanity sauce?
Oh, good.
Oh,
Tell him about that, Aaron.
You dumped like a pound of that.
let me tell him he was there. He's the one who did it to me.
You're the one that poured it on like
Oh,
ketchup.
my God. Oh,
Yeah,
my
like-
God.
John, have you ever had Dave's Insanity sauce?
I don't think so.
Dude,
Well,
that's
one time it was like the hottest hot sauce you can get. Me and Jeff used to go places to look for hot sauce. Remember the one that was real sweet?
Triple X desert pepper.
Yeah.
Dude.
We used to get that one all the time, and they quit making it. So he found Dave's Insanity sauce. He's like, gotta try it. So I'm on break. I grab a burrito, and I don't look at the bottle. The bottle says drop.
Yeah.
I'm pouring it. I take a bite. My eyes got this big. Joe was rolling. He goes, "You didn't read the bottle, did you?" I'm like, obviously I didn't.
Oh
And
my
on the
God.
on the backside, it says can strip wax off floor.
Yeah,
Aaron
it did. It stripped the wax off my face.
Well, do you remember that was also when the habanero was the hottest? Remember you
Yeah.
got one?
Yep.
Oh my God, dude,
Yep.
that sucked. But I stemmed
Yeah.
that all the way down.
I was like, eat it from the stem, man. You chug that pop, man.
Oh,
Like,
God.
snot
I was
shooting out your
sweating.
nose.
Dude, you remember that eating challenge we went and did? That burrito?
Oh, that was the nastiest shit ever.
Dude, I could have ate it, but dude, it was made with like, rat meat. It was disgusting.
Aaron
Man.
said
Yeah,
it
it
was like chicken noodle soup in it.
Oh, it was horrible. Oh my God.
You know what place I'm talking about, right, Trex?
Yeah, I know.
We
The
went
one place
there,
we
yeah.
went to, and that's when you saw the sign.
Yeah, dude,
for
it was. Yeah, it tasted like it was like chicken noodle soup,
Yeah.
like on a burrito or something. It was like,
And you said it should have been a nasty contest instead of hot because you said
Yeah.
it wasn't even hot.
I got almost towards the end. I was like, I can't do no more.
yeah, we're like, dude, this is horrible.
Dude, we were dry heaving all the way back to the car.
I know, man. Like we parked a couple blocks away. We're like, oh my god.
God, we just wanted to get in the grass and die.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Well, you remember the last time we hung out was when I had my super hot chili,
Oh yeah, I
my
remember that.
Coney
Yeah.
sauce. Yeah, we all had to sample it.
Well, I
I
watched that
perfect-
one video. What were they eating?
My nephews, the same thing.
Yeah. I love
That was
it.
never-
Pulled the mask down. I'm like, he's hiding because he's dying inside.
He said originally wore the mask and the coat. And he goes, I want to be tough. I want to be able to handle heat. I want to show the world. Because remember, it was a hot ass day.
Oh yeah.
You were there when they did it. Remember, they had a contest because the week before when I did it,
Yeah.
the youngest, he said, I'll do it. And he ate, he's like, you ain't going to win. I'll give you $300. And then he ate it with no problem. And then
Oh yeah.
I said, well, you got to get a chance to win your money back. So next week we'll do it. And then I had them both
Yeah.
at the table, remember? And I had a milk in
Uh-huh.
the middle. And
Yeah.
and I said, whoever drinks the milk first loses. So they're sitting
Yeah.
there trying to torture each other to drink the milk. And the youngest kicks at the other one, kicks the table, and knocks the milk over. So he lost. So He didn't
See,
get
man, that's what
$300
sucks
a month.
about gotten older. Dude, I can't eat the hot stuff like I used to. It kills me, man. I
Yeah.
can't do it.
No doubt.
Oh,
I still try, but yeah.
Hey, we got the stories though, but
Yeah.
I got one last honorable mention.
Okay.
And if this isn't on your list, it should be. Flesh for the Beast.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was that when we did the best horror. Remember I told you about that one, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you gotta
Is that
watch
the
it.
one that was like they would do it live and kill people and like torture them and cut them and like cut their arms and stuff off on stage and make it like a show?
No, that was Bloodsucking Freaks.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's on my list too.
There you go.
But they're like in this house. I can't remember.
They're people, aren't they?
Yeah, looking for a ghost or something,
Yeah.
and
They're like
And like
psychics or something, aren't they? The chicks who
yeah,
come.
and like these girls like they're all hot and they get naked and like seduce the dudes and shit, and then they kill them and
And you
yeah,
see the real faces and everything.
yeah. And you
Dude,
look
that
in the
movie-
mirror, you see them in the mirror, and their faces are like all fucked up. And,
Yeah. Dude,
that movie was great.
man.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm gonna need like a week to sit and watch all these movies. But that's
John, you have any? John, you have any more?
I think it's kind of underrated. The Hand.
See, I
Yeah.
was thinking about that when you said Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I mean, that was original. I mean, you know, because that was the 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like a throwback to like the old, old 50s sci-fi. Because I think they had a movie kind of like that.
Yeah, it was called The Hand. It was in black and white.
Yeah.
Then they did a remake with Michael Caine, which just, to me, the remake was better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's one of the few. And, you know, I know Aaron will agree with this one. I don't know about you guys, but I still think that remake of Texas Chainsaw was better than the original.
yeah, Aaron agreed with
Yeah.
that one in the
Yeah.
horror.
We did episode best and worst remakes,
Yeah.
and I think that was my number one for best remakes. I was like, it's better than the original. I don't care
Oh,
what anybody
definitely,
says.
dude. That
But
movie
they had
was
kill
great.
scenes where the original just had in the with like they would make it sound like and look like killing, but you never seen the actual kill scene.
Yeah.
They want to leave
See,
it to
that would be-
imagination.
See, the original Chainsaw Massacre would be on my list for most overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as good as people make it out to be.
That remake totally blew that movie.
Yes.
up. I mean, we
Dude.
saw that. Didn't we see the beginning in the theater too?
Yeah, but we saw it with the grown-ass man, and he ran out screaming. Remember
And
that?
that when he came out, when he opened that door and he said, "Nope."
Yeah.
Well, you remember
He
Aaron?
was like Disney or something.
Oh yeah.
You remember Aaron? When we watched Redneck Zombie, remember Angie's mom's boyfriend? He like got sick because he
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, that's too gross," and he's like
Yeah, he
40.
vomited. Yeah, he vomited during
And he was
that.
a tough guy too.
Yeah, he talked like Rocky.
Yeah, never been to New York in his life, but he had an accent. But it like
Yeah.
grossed him out. He could beat you
Yeah.
up, but don't put that movie on. That movie
Yeah.
will
Well,
beat him up.
well, remember the Madball video that you have with Jeff?
Oh, where Freddy's afraid of spiders. He'll shoot a cop, but man, no, don't give him a spider though. Don't kill it; it's bad luck.
Yeah, no doubt. That was
What
funny.
did he sing the Life Agony song on there? He said, "What's that band you like?" He's talking to Oya. But still, dude, I still remember. Remember when we saw Saw?
Yeah.
And dude, it got to the end, and he stood up. We went, "What the fuck is this shit?"
No doubt.
And when he said the key to that's in that tub, it was like, "What the hell just happened?" You know?
Yeah, I know. See, that was a great movie because it was different.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
right there, a legend was born, John Kramer. You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, what's even funnier is remember we worked with him.
Oh God, yeah! Holy crap, dude! When Pat came out in that wheelchair that one time, that was over, man. We were dead.
You guys know the guy in Saw, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the old man.
Yeah, we used to work at JCPenney's with this dude that looked just like him. And there was one time we came down there and he was sitting in a wheelchair.
Dude,
And me and Jeff,
terrifying.
hey, remember the time he was stuck in the elevator?
Hey, Jeff, open the door.
we have a freight elevator that you take stuff to the third floor, and it was stuck in between floors, and you can only see his head. Hey, Jeff, open the door.
Oh God. Dude, you remember when he'd go upstairs and go to the bathroom and the pipes were terrible there? It just smelled like death on that dock, man.
No doubt.
Dude, that was the scariest place I've ever worked, man. We go around to get hangers from all the floors.
Yeah.
And all the lights were out and it was just dim and you saw the mannequins. It was like, man. This.
Remember Robbie?
Oh my God. You like Aldo Nova?
Did he ask you if you like the bare naked ladies?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude, where they at?
Oh my God. Oh,
it's hilarious.
I still see him every now and then in the store.
Yeah, I've seen him up there
with a big
too.
old cowboy hat on. I was like, dude, anybody out there, you're allowed to do that.
There out. Like, I can't believe he drives.
He drives?
Yeah, I seen him over one day and he was driving. I'm like, when you start driving? It's like a couple years ago.
Oh crap.
Damn, that's crazy. I'm like, I'm glad I drive now because if he drove and I didn't.
Oh.
Hey, Rodney, give me a ride.
Oh, you be listening to a fantasy over and over.
remember he used to cuss himself out, like yell at himself.
Oh,
Rodney,
yeah.
I told you not to do that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
It was funny, man.
Oh my God.
Any more honorable mentions, anybody?
That's it for me. That's all I have.
Yep, I'm done.
There's a couple newer ones. Terrifier.
Okay,
Ooh,
that's
I
with,
remember the movie, yes.
what's in the Art the Clown? Isn't that his name?
Yes.
Dude.
Okay. Yeah, I liked when he cut that chick in
Yep.
half, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
And then,
one I can't believe we didn't have on this. I mean, I don't know if I consider it underrated because they made a bunch of sequels, but Wrong Turn.
yeah, I was going to say that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
hated
first
the
one was
remake.
awesome.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Three Fingers? Dude, that dude was
Yeah.
great, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the movie that we learned to not leave until the credits are done?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So they all set up at the end. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, goodness.
Here's another newer movie, Jeff. Have you ever seen Open 24 Hours?
No, I haven't seen that one.
It takes place at like a carryout.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it came out just a couple years ago. It's pretty new, but it's pretty
Yeah.
good. Then what was the one about the grocery store with I think Sam Raimi was in it. Remember that one? Because remember the dude, the crazy dude we work with, he wanted to make
That's
a.
what I mean. A lot of he's like, I'm gonna make a movie about killing the stock crew. We were like, dude, we gotta be friends with this guy. He was just a short little nerdy dude, but it was like, holy crap.
Intruder.
Intruder. Okay, yes. Now I remember that. Damn, that's old.
They put like the dude in the baler and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Have you guys seen the teaser trailer for the new Jeepers Creepers?
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a teaser out. I mean,
Damn.
I don't really know what to make of it yet, but
Isn't it a reboot?
I don't think so. Not from